Dublin Gig headlined by Naira Marley was shut down after a gang of 30 young men flee from scene as man was arrested and weapons seized. For this one, I was totally confused when I saw the news because in my head, I was thinking he wasn't supposed to travel. I'm sorry, I don't know. I know I did not see that information explicitly, but I felt like you have an ongoing case. It's supposed to be, let me not use the word common sense, but yeah. So how are you in Dublin to start with?
First of all, the law enforcement system in Nigeria, we all know it's not so great. No, we all know. We all know it's not so great. So if it's about that one, there's most possibility that he has traveled like 3 times since he came out of jail. So since he got out of jail, so it's a possibility. But I really don't understand. He's always in the news, and he's never in the news for great stuff. Like it's quite annoying. Like, okay, maybe one good, one bad, and usually celebrities, they know better.
The only time he's been in the news for good was when he came out to sort of advocate for people in prison that were there and not gotten the right trial and all that.
Yeah, and even then we stretched it because even the way he executed that message was very shady. Like, he was like, you people are the ones that put me there, or your old boys come and pay me, in the same breath that you were advocating for people. Like, I was just like, this man, this is one of those people that I fear. Please don't come for me, because yeah, I know he has no boundaries. But it's one of those people that I fear having fame. The wrongest types of people, because fame already has so much power in terms of influence, and young people literally mocking and behaving like you. Now imagine if you put this kind of person in power. And which is already having...
I mean, he's already in a place of power because his Instagram page, the last time I checked, was almost 1 million followers. So, I mean, you have 1 million people to influence. That is not a joke.
That's enough people.
Yes.
And most of them are within a certain
even if you are influencing 200 people...
It's still scary.
Do you know what it means for 200 people to stand in front of you and they are listening to you and follow you? That is how I look at social media. So you come out and say, oh, I have just 100 followers. Babe, if you have an event, how many people do you think are coming for the event and you say it's a success? If 100 people come and sit down, you have people, which is why I say everybody, irrespective of you thinking you have 10 followers, 100 followers, 200 followers, you have influence and you need to use that influence right. And for someone like Naira Marley, I don't know what his problem is. And I think he's on the kind of on the receiving end this time around because the people disrupted his
we don't even
event.
know the basis of the story. Okay, so there's something happening in Dublin. He has a concert. He was about to perform. A group of 30, a gang violence that had guards, and they came in, they rushed, and the police was... So I don't really know the story. It's very, vague.
Yeah, it's still being investigated. Now, we don't know what the connection is between these people that came with arms, arsenals, and Naira Marley. We don't know whatever it is, but we do know that you're associated to violence. We do know, like... They're
associated with fraud.
The same thing I keep saying with this Koza.
I mean, apparently.
Well, it's the same thing we keep saying with this Koza guy. Like, there's a lot of pastors, only you rape. There's a lot of artists. And only your own thing. If you're American, like, yeah, that's the culture. You, Nigerian boy, you happen to go to Dublin while you're supposed to be on probation, and it's your concerts that people are fighting outside. All the best.
I hope the story comes out and it actually clears the air. Like, I actually want him to get a break. I don't know why, but I mean,
EFCC needs to tell us what is going on too.